What is up guys, Killerkev, and today on the episode series we are going to be doing the X Force Wolverine. If you guys want to see the original Wolverine, which is going to be the blue, yellow, and I think it's, yeah, blue and yellow. Blue and yellow, those are the primary colours. Don't know why I'm thinking of another one. Annotations on the screen now, you can go and check that one out, but we're going to be doing sort of the darker version, which is the X Force Wolverine. So let's crack on with the build. What we're going to need for this is we're going to need a lot of black wool, as you can tell in my hand here. We're going to need a grey wool, or even if you can get a darker wool, then use that. I'm going to be using grey wool. I'm going to be using a light grey wool as well for someone that's a little bit of detailing. Red wool for the eyes, a little bit of wool for the teeth, and obviously so a little bit of white stained clay for the skin. So as you guys know, as always, I never build anything on the floor. Don't know why, I think it just looks horrible. Never build anything on the floor, it just looks kind of shitty. So please, I'd suggest not build this build on the floor. So you want to make a line however you like. It's going to be 9 blocks along. So 9 blocks along, and then after that, I'm deciding this is going to be my left foot here. I'm going to come towards the right now. I'm going to come out 3, and then I'm going to make another 9 like so. Beautiful. And after that you can remove those white ones like that. So as you can tell, we got 2 lines of 9 there. So what you want to do is place a block on each of the ends of the line, so like so. Whoops, like that. There we go, one over here, one over there, one over here, like so. Beautiful. But these 2 middle ones here, you want to come on an extra 1 block like so to make it a 3 block all the way down like that. You want to come to the ends now, and then you want to grab your grey wool and just put a line all the way along on top of the other previous 9 blocks of line like so, which should be 7 blocks along like that. After that you want to come back into the sides. You want to make 2 blocks along. I did the exact same thing on the other side, 2 blocks along like so. And then you want to go back to your dark grey or your grey wool and just come along again with another line which should connect to that 3rd line or the 3rd block inner towards the foot like so. After that you want to come back to the other sides again and make an L like the other step previously, like 2, but with an extra 1 on the inner one like so. So you should have something like this. So we come into the middle now, we can actually make a Mickey Mouse face. It's the terminology we like to use on the channel, which is something like this. If you take your head upside down, then you can see that these are the 2 ears all on the side, and this is going to be his nose. You want one of those in the middle of this. Also as well guys, if you do get stuck in any part of this tutorial, please make sure you can pause the video and review the whole build and comparison to yours, and yeah, it's a lot more easy, and that's the beauty of YouTube. So after that we want to come close as we can to this L and put a 2 block next to it, 1, 2 of light grey. On top of that you want to put a black, then you want to put a light grey coming up to connect like so, then a black wool, and then a light grey next to it. So the exact same thing, no, not the exact same thing, a slightly similar thing on the other side. It's just going to be 2 grey like so, a black on top, and then you're going to have a lighter, the light grey next to it on the left, a black, and then a light grey left again like so. So after that you want to come an extra 3, 4 blocks high, so it's going to be 5 in total. So 2, 3, 4, 5 like so, and then after that you can put a dark grey or a grey wool and then a black on top like so. From the grey wool here, that's just a random block here, you want to come out 5 in total with black coming towards left, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then after that is going to be an invisible set of selection of black coming out 1, 2, 3. This 3rd one here is going to make an L facing towards the left, so something like this. Really nice and simple. So come back down to the grey wool here on the left hand side, and then after here you want to make this another 5 as well, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in total. 5 in total, and then after you've done that you can just come along to make a black on top of this sort of light grey wool here. Then after that you can put another 3 blocks of light grey, 1, 2, 3, till it connects to the left hand side of this black. And as you can see, we're going to do the exact same thing on this side as well. So again, another black coming out to this side, 1 black. And you want to make this a 2 on both sides as well. So as you can see, very symmetrical. And the same thing on this side as well, corresponding to the left hand side as well, another 3 light grey next to it like so. After that we're going to come in and do the belt work, or the middle bit here, which is going to be a light grey, a red, and then a light grey again like so. Now the rest of this section in here, the bottom half of his sort of trousers towards his boots, can actually be filled in with the darker grey or the grey wool itself. So let's just do that real quick, fill that in like so. Then after that you can fill in the small section like so with the same grey wool as well. I've only done it in the section like this purely because it off spurts into something else, but we're going to be doing that now. So after, as you can see, we've done the L on the left hand side. You want to come up to that L and come in 4 invisible stair set coming down towards the left hand corner, so as you can see like so. 1, 2, 3, 4 like so, and the fourth one here is going to come down 4 in total, so 1, 2, 3, 4 like so. After that you want to put a white temporary block or any temporary block that you like and come along 3 like so, and as you can see it just sits there and connects beautifully. You're going to put another temporary block right next to those 3 so it sits snug between the arm and the chest, or the sort of waist of the character. So from there you want to come an extra 3 high, 1, 2, 3, and then 1 towards the left like so. You want to grab your grey wool, and from this little peak coming out here you want to put 2 blocks that should stick snugly like so. Go back to your white stained clay, come align on top of this whole entire build here, and from these 2 sections here like that, just put an extra 2 on top. Now that is actually it for his hand. Don't need to do it anymore, so we're going to scoot over to the other side, and obviously we'll fill that in a minute. Scoot over to the other side here. We're going to work from this particular block here, again the peak on the right. We're going to come up with another visible stair set, but you guessed it folks, it's going to be that L again. Please make sure there's an L there. Easiest way to do this as well, come back from the same peak, come 2 along, 1, 2 with your grey wool, put 1 next to it, and then you want to come down 2 more additional with invisible sets, so 1, 2. This one here is going to be the 4 again, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Again we're going to need that temporary block underneath like so. Then from there it's going to be 3 along, 1, 2, 3, which has connected. Again same thing again, a temporary block to place it there. We can even put red there if you wanted to. Come 3 black, 1, 2, 3, and then 1 to the right. Same purpose again guys, is going to be a a grey wool, don't know what happened there, grey wool. And then we're going to do a line again, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 on top additional. So the exact same pattern on this side is going to be mimicked on this side. So we're going to remove our temporary blocks now, like so. And there we go, there is his hand. So after that we're going to actually just fill it in, so I'll fill it in really quick for you guys. Let's do that right now. So remember guys, if you do get stuck on the build, you can always go back and you can always sort of do things like that. As well, if you're not happy with any of the colours and you decide that you want to change your mind halfway through the build, please modify it anytime that you want, but keep the pattern itself. And there we go, another temporary block removed. So after that, let's start building the head. So I'm going to come up to this L, the highest L on the left here. I'm going to come out 1 invisible stair set from the peak of the L. Please do remember that in mind, not from this section here, not like this. That one doesn't exist, it needs to be this one here. This needs to be a 2 block high. Then from there you put a grey wool on top, a black wool on the side of that on the left, and you want to come 6 high in total on this. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 maybe. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like so. You want to come back down from the stem, and obviously 1's going to come out to the right. Visible stair set again coming into the right now. We're going to make that a 3. From there you want to come up with a temporary block and just place it randomly on top of the 3rd one that's coming down. From here as well you want to make sure it come along another 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we come back and remove that temporary block like so. Again another temporary block underneath, or next to it, sorry. And then underneath the temporary block is going to be a black, and on the side as well it's going to be another black like so, and you can remove that temporary block. So something, you should have something like this, so obviously you're going to be building the ears or the points of his helmet. And then from this block here, if you come all the way back out and you can have a look at this one here, it needs to be 2 high. And then next to it you can make another 2, so make a 4 block. 1 on top to the 1 on the right, and this one should come all the way down, and that other L should connect right on the left hand side, which it does beautifully like so. So now we're actually going to be doing the detailing of his face. So if we come all the way into the bottom here and switch to your your white stained clay, and obviously that 5 line which we previously placed, which is his actual chin, we're going to start coming up with layers here. So we're going to do a line like so of white stained clay. After that we're going to do obviously from this section here, a 4 block coming out with white wool or wool, and then from there we're just going to conceal it all the way around like so with your white stained clay like that. And that's pretty much his mouth section. After that you want to come back into the first or the right hand side block that we placed of the teeth. From there you want to come up 1 from the from the white stained clay, and you want to switch to your lighter grey as well, and you want to come up 3, 1, 2, 3. From there you want to come 4th one, and from the 4th one it's 1 to the left and 1 to the right. From there you want to come all the way up till it connects, which it has like so. 1 on the side, again, which it has. Put 1 underneath there, 1 under there. Come 2 out from here, 1, 2, up 2, 1, 2, like so, and there we go. That's pretty much connected like that. So I'll let you have a look at that little pattern in a minute. Let me just fill the rest of this one in. So there we go, something like that. This can customize however you want, guys. So on the bottom right here I've got 3, then I've got a if you come up another 3 as well. I've got 1 on the right, so that'll be 4, and then 5, 6, 7 coming out, so that's a 7 line. Then I've got a 9 line within another 7 line, like so. Apologies for the weather. So we're going to do his eyes now, and the rest of it's going to be filled in with our dark grey wool. So again, come back down from the first lighter grey wool. We're going to come an L with a red, like so, another L with a red, but apart from that we're going to add an extra 2 blocks on the side as well. And that's pretty much it. All we need to do now is fill it in with the darker grey wool. So we're going to do that now. Fill that in. But yeah, guys, if you get stuck at any time, please go back and obviously have a look. And if you've done this build as well, or you are going to do this build and you want to let me see it, then I'd love to see it, honestly would. So post it on my Facebook or Twitter, depends what you want to be doing, and I'll obviously favourite and retweet it, or all that funky jazz, and I'll have a look at it, guys. Love to see it, and I'd much appreciate you watching this video. So until the next time, guys, Killerkev here, and Killerkev out.